I have found something the world was not supposed to see, and the deeper I looked, the stranger it got. This is CECOT, El Salvador's maximum security mega prison. It opened in 2023 and it can hold 40,000 inmates. The President Nayib Bukele created it as part of his quote, war against the gangs. But I did some digging and I went through the historical satellite images of the prison. In December 2022, before it was opened, nothing. It looks normal. But in June, the year later, months after it was opened, something strange appears. A huge dark red stain covering the floor outside in the yard of the prison. By March of 2024, almost a year after that stain first appeared, it's still there. So what is this stain? Well, some people online claim that it's evidence of executions. But after my own research and digging through everything online I could find, I couldn't find a single expert who had any evidence of that. The best thing I could find was a report by the BBC saying, quote, we simply can't tell with any degree of certainty what the dark patch is. It could be mud, construction material, or something else entirely. But here's what made me keep digging. Human rights groups have accused El Salvador, specifically the CECOT prison, of torture, arbitrary detention, along with denying prisoners medical care, holding thousands without due process, all of that. And the Justice Minister of El Salvador said that the prisoners in CECOT, quote, will never leave. Although not a single independent investigator is allowed access to the prison for any reason. And no one has publicly explained this dark red stain everyone can see. And so until someone does explain why it looks like there's a floor covered in blood, I'm going to keep digging into this. But there is something important. First, when we get more details, I'll make a video on it, so make sure you're following me. What's important though is when I'm not making these news videos, I'm helping people grow on social media. Even if you have no idea how social media works, I've helped people go from 0 to millions of followers. And if you want me to help you, then comment the word yes and I'll message you the details.